What's up, everyone? Welcome to a new video.
My dog, what's good with you? Hey, dab me up, dab me up. Yeah, I'll see you around wet.
So, in today's video on Forza 4, I'm going to be trying out some other wheel spin drift builds. So, this will be very, very interesting. I'm at the right this thing is still sliding. I'm at the right place. If you guys haven't seen a video of the Untitled Delta, go on the channel and check it out. It's really, really funny. I was pleasantly surprised at how good this car actually was to slide and drift with. This was part of the wheel spin drift build videos, so this was an absolute joy to get and drive. Regardless, I'm going to do a little bit of an intro here. I'm going to put a timestamp on the screen of when you can skip to, so you can continue watching the video and, you know, just pretty much watch the video. But for now, I just want to say huge shout out to everyone. Thank you for the absolute massive amount of support when it comes to just watching the videos and subscribing to the channel, because the past week and a bit have been insane. I've introduced a new series on the channel on Forza yesterday, and it's gotten a stupid amount of views, which is like, it's just mad, and a lot of positive feedback, and I will be continuing that series as well, don't worry about it. And then a few days ago, I also introduced a new series on Need for Speed Underground 2, which I thought was amazing. It was just so... I really wanted to, like, just hop back on and just play it. And obviously I had to retexture it and everything like that. And again, huge support on that. The people that have just watched all of those videos, I want to thank you guys a lot, because this has made me... like, this has made my channel pretty much one of the most successful months that I've ever had on YouTube. And this year alone, 2021, is one of the most successful times that I've ever had on YouTube. And I'm a little overwhelmed, but not in like a, you know, I'm taken back sort of thing, but I'm overwhelmed as in like happy that how well this has gone. So thank you again very much for watching the videos, for subscribing to the channel, all that sort of stuff. I'm close to 300,000 subs as well, which is mad. I haven't even said it in the past few videos, you know. I haven't said this in the past few videos about the channel being close to 300,000 subs, and I still get constant subscribers, which is mad. So again, huge shout out and big thank you to everyone. I'm probably not going to say this again for a long time, but I just wanted to say it now at the start of this video. So again, thank you very much, and I really do hope that the content that I make, you know, makes you sort of interested in it, you know, and entertains you, because that's pretty much why I'm here. I'm here to entertain people. I'm not here to like be a friend or anything like that. I'm not here to like tell you what to do in life or whatever, but I'm here to just entertain you. I'm literally a show on YouTube for free for you guys to watch. That's pretty much it. Yeah, again, huge shout out, huge thank you. Let's get back to the video. So I am going to actually not go here, because I think the last time when I did one of these wheel spin drag builds, I went and I started building them for the half mile, which I'd rather do because it's actually a lot more fun. Plus it just, I have to mess with my gears a little bit more, and you know, the race is just longer. It's just more fun to build them like that. So that's why I wanted to come back to this place here, to the drag strip, or the airfield, I guess, and try to build cars here for the half mile instead of the quarter mile. The quarter mile is cool and all, but it's just really short, and this was a little bit more interesting. Anyway, right, sorry about that, but I had to just leave in the single player really quickly. Anyway, so let's just see. Hopefully I don't get a beetle. That's pretty much it. That is pretty much it here. Let's spin this and see what I get. I spun it once, so I got like all cash. Okay. Okay, I have a A45 AMG. And I have 30,000, then the Super BRZ also gets sold. And then all of the money from that will go into the BRZ, or into the Merc. So, let's collect that. Add that one to garage. 16,000? So 46,000 and the A45. So let's do that. So A45, going over to that. Is it Mercedes-Benz or Mercedes AMG? It's Mercedes-Benz, right? And I have one of these here, so let's take these out. And then 46 grand, right, to spend on this thing. I feel like that's a lot of money on a little car like this, to get it to be a lot faster than what it is now, especially in a half mile. So let's just do a run with it really quick here. We'll go to custom events, because I have one of these set up for summer, and pretty much anything goes. So like this, right? 40. I think I could fully transform this thing into a race car, like into a proper race car. I think it's very much possible. Okay, let's just try it. Let's try it. Come on. Sounds good changing gears though. A little fart. It's the fastest car here, by the looks of things. Faster than the TTS's. Weird. Right. Let's just have a look at that time really quick here. 19.394 or 349, sorry. 19.3. Let's just put it there. Yeah, this is gonna be a big jump. Like, it's gonna be a massive jump between what it is now and what it's going to be. Like, 46,000 is a significant amount of money to be able to modify this thing. So, let's send it back to the festival and start doing stuff to it. I mean, just adding more power, it'll immediately make this thing much faster. Drivetrain, obviously don't want to do anything there because it's already all-wheel drive. That little red accent thing around it, yeah, just nah. Just not gonna do that. We're putting drag tires on it. I know it's 10 grand, but we're putting drag tires on it. I don't know if I want to mess around with the wheels anymore. 46,000. I mean, I'm gonna mess with the transmission. Actually, I'm gonna do this 100%. We'll do that. Yeah, I pretty much have 40 more thousand to do upgrades to. So weight reduction plays a big part. So I'm doing that. And then I think I'm just gonna go into power. This, yeah, actually I should put suspension on it, shouldn't I? Because it will give me more control over what I'm building. And then power, I guess, is the next thing. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to spend all of the money, which is about 25,000 on the parts here. But I'm just gonna go with the parts that I know will give me the biggest amount of boost here, or the biggest amount of, like, you know, the biggest jump, I guess, in power when I upgrade these. So 32, I don't know, maybe I can actually. Maybe intercooler and an oil cooler, that's probably the only things I'm just going to leave out. But everything else I'm pretty sure I can just upgrade. Done that. Haven't done valves, so let's do that. 43,000 pistons. Ooh, I'm so close. This is 812 horsepower. Are you out of your mind? 45,500. That's it. I'm done. I can't spend any more money on it. What do I expect? 804 horsepower, 912 newton meters of torque. It weighs 1,200 kilos. This is so much faster. This is going to be so much faster before. Right. Well, I think I'm pretty much done. So I'm missing 500 credits, which is fine. I'll keep the 500 credits off. I don't really care. So this is what the setup pretty much looks like now, which I'm going to change afterwards, but this is mad. I honestly didn't expect this to go from like 400 to 800 horsepower so easy, but I guess like the cams changed, like it literally added like an extra 100 and something horsepower. I saw that. Let's see what this is like. Oh my god, it's already twitchy. Oh, the gear ratios. It just changes gears so fast already. Jesus. Okay, it's a much faster car now. Much faster. I'm so nasally today. Yeah, it's a much faster car. I feel like it's gonna absolutely demolish my previous time. I definitely need to change my gear ratios. I also need to change my... I mean, I'm on drag tires now and I'm slipping. I need to change the torque distribution from front to rear. I need to give it more power to the rear, because the front end, it just slips way too easily. That's why it just starts hitting limiter really quickly, because the front end just slides, even with the drag tires and everything like that. So let's try it on the dry surface now as well. I feel like this should be a little bit better. Right, come on. Yeah, I definitely need to change these gear ratios. But it is much faster than before. 13.9. The last time we got, what? It was like 19.3. My god. Okay, so there's a massive difference now between then and now. Okay, I'm gonna mess with my tune just a little bit. We'll see what I can do here. So, as for this, I want softer tires, especially if I'm on drag radials. These things will grip better. In a straight line. Sideways grip is going to be bad, but in a straight line it should be good. This, I need to mess with my first gear. First gear needs to be launched properly. So I don't know about the final drive for the half mile. But I'm going to do this. I guess I'll have to figure it out, to be completely honest with you. I can't really do much. It has 7 gears. That's what's kind of annoying me here. I also should have paid a little bit more attention when it came to how fast I was going. Because then I'll know that the speed. So I'm going to do this, put that to 0. I don't have to put any sort of toe out there. As for this, I'm going to leave the back end lifted, with the front end low as possible. Soften my springs to absorb a little bit more of the damage. It's not damage, but yeah. Again, dampers. I feel like this thing should launch pretty easily in a straight line, so I don't really see a point of having dampers and stuff like that. Sure, I'll see. I'll see. That's usually just so if your car, when you accelerate off the line, if it just starts to like swerve left or right, that's when you start tuning your dampers and springs and stuff like that. But for now, I feel like it's fine. This I'm gonna make it so it's I'll do 65-35, and then now I'm going to try and see what sort of top speed can I get at the end of the runway, because then I can tune my gear ratios better. Okay, it launched much harder than before. It did launch a little bit to the left, so I may... 181. 13.6, so it's already faster just from doing that. So 13.6, 181 miles per hour. So now, what I'm going to do is go back into my gear ratios. And then at 181 miles per hour, which is this. So I can see it on the actual clock. I don't need that many gears, right? So if I do 5th, and I extend my 5th, is 194. So this is what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to get these... gears so I don't have to use as many gears, right? Because it will have the power to do it, and plus it changes gears very, very quickly. Like I thought, you know, maybe go change gears with manual clutch. I hit my limiter. I'm an idiot. I wasn't paying attention properly. But it does launch without hitting the limiter and everything, and it changes gears super, super fast. Okay, let's see if I made it worse or better. Pretty much the same. It does change his... Like, it's... I don't know. I think I can get it to be even faster than this. Yeah, it just changes gears a bit too, like, quick for me to even justify bringing it into manual with clutch. So what if I extend my gears more? What if I do 4 gears instead of 5? Does it have enough torque for that? If I do this... Bring that, connect that there. It's 185, so bring this down. Just so it's a little faster than what it says. Make first gear just a tad bit longer. Second is really, really short. Okay. I'm gonna try this. I wanna see if this works. I'm not that great at tuning, by the way, for drag racing, so yeah, first gear is too long. When it goes, I know I've messed it. Still pretty much the same. So it has the torque for me to be able to do what I've just done there, but I needed to get to launch a little better. So this is going, if that makes sense to everyone. It should be good, actually. Anything better than before. I feel like it's just all the same. As much as I try to improve and stuff like that, it's just stuck at 13.6. Well, I guess if I was a better tuner, I'd probably get it to be faster, but for right now, this is probably as fast as I'll get it to be. Yeah, this is probably as fast as I'll get it to be. Okay, yeah, still just constantly getting 13.6. Well, let's move on, okay? Let's move on to a different car. That's how fast I managed to get this thing with all the upgrades and tunes and stuff like that, so... I mean, it's not terrible. It's a massive difference to what it was before. Like I said, people can probably, you know, correct me and do some more... Jesus. People can correct me and tell me some other things that I should probably be tuning on the car properly. But for now, from whatever little knowledge that I have of drag tuning, this is kind of fun. Anyway, let's move on. We'll do another spin here. I'll do a normal wheel spin this time. See what car I get. And then obviously, spin it again and see what sort of money I can squeeze out to turn this into a drift or into a drag build. Well, I didn't get anything, so that's cool. I'm just gonna skip it, I don't really care. Come on, give me a car, please. M5! Woo! I like it. I already got the E60 M5, I'm pretty sure, with this thing. And then now I'm gonna add that to garage and then spin one more time. Whatever credits I get has to be my build. Or the budget for the build. 110 grand. Okay. 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 Right. So. Change to the M5. I'm actually kind of excited to drive this thing just to see what it's like. So, this thing's stock is not going to be very quick. I know it's a slow car, 100%. It's also got a beefy V8 in it. Now here's the thing, right? Some people have said to me in the comments of my videos that I should try and build these cars, especially if I get like a rear wheel drive, keep it rear wheel drive and stuff like that. But the goal here is to get the cars to be as fast as I possibly can make them out to be when it comes to you know, doing these budget builds. So obviously if I don't have the budget to all-wheel drive swap the cars, then I won't do it. You know, I'll make them as fast as possible with the budget that I have, but obviously, you know, I have to justify spending 10 grand on something like all-wheel drive swapping it. And sometimes it's not worth it. On this, like in this case, I have 110 grand, which is pretty much, like, it's technically unlimited money. So why would I not go ahead and all-wheel drive swap this thing? Why? For the purity? Is that why? This is slow, by the way. Compared to the other cars. It changes gears very, very slowly. All-wheel drive cars, and I am unbeatable as well, which makes sense. Well, a completely stock car is not beating any of those cars. But, yeah, 19.9. This is slower than an A-class. Keep that in mind. It's slower than an A-class. Oh, this is gonna be so fun to just build. Because I have pretty much an unlimited budget. I want to see how fast I can make this thing. This is gonna be dumb. This is gonna be really, really dumb. Okay. So that's what I was thinking or saying earlier in previous videos. It's like, if I have the budget to build it, then I will all-wheel drive swap it. Now, for the engine, I don't want to keep the standard engine because I know it's not going to be as fast. Do I put the V10 from the E60 in it? I know people will say yeah. So, I think I'm going to do it. It's 30,000. All-wheel drive swap it. Twin turbo it. It's already at 600 horsepower. It's already making a huge difference. Then the wheels as well. Get them to be as wide as possible. Probably at the back. 315s at the back. Not bad. As for my actual wheels here, I could save, what, 12 kilos in weight? 18 kilos. Are the lightest set of wheels that I could put on this thing. By the looks of things. And I don't think I'll be able to find them in the multi-piece wheels. So I'm just going to go into one of these set of wheels here. And pick these. I'll pick these. The speedrun courses. They look very race car-ish. So I'll pick these. Why not? Pretty much then just upgrade everything to race spec, because like what else can I possibly do here? Rally suspension, weight reduction. I changed brakes as well. I do that? I don't want to change my brakes. There's absolutely no reason for me to change my brakes here. And then pretty much just upgrade everything here. I feel like I should have enough, right? 110 grand. Just looking at my money go down, but I think I'm safe here. I think I'm good. Oh, I'm getting close. 106,000. Okay, so it wasn't really an unlimited budget, but it was close to it. Now I would actually add the rest of these parts as well. Can I? Ooh, 1,900. The reason why I kind of want to add them is because it will make my car go a little lighter. Oh, I'm over the budget. I could. I actually spent 109,900 on this thing. Okay, what are the stats on it? 911 horsepower, 897 newton meters of torque, 1,446 kilos. I mean, this is pretty much. It's so close to the A class. I wonder which was going to be faster. Is it going to be this or the A class? This has a tiny bit more power. This has a tiny bit more power, but does I can't remember if it has less torque than the A class. Did the A class have 900 newton meters of torque? I don't remember. Honestly, don't remember. I'm gonna leave everything the same way. Pretty much do the exact same thing that I've done with the A class. This is a better like torque split though. From standard. I don't know which was gonna be faster, to be honest. So 13.6 to beat, right? That is the fastest that I've been in the A class. 13.68. I'm pretty sure. So this without a tune, let's see what it's like, and then obviously I'll go ahead and mess around with a tune on it, and I'll see what it's like then afterwards. I don't know. I don't know. They're so similar in stats, but the A class is lighter as well. They're similar. This has a little bit more horsepower. The A class had less horsepower. I'm pretty sure the A class had more torque than this, and this has like an extra like almost 200 kilos on it, I'm pretty sure, or even more than 200 kilos. Let's see how well this thing puts its power down, I guess. It's faster. It is faster. It is quicker already, without me tuning it. 13.289. Sure, the launch of this thing was mad. I don't know why I decided to do this. I could have just went and restarted. That was my fault. But yeah, the launch of this thing was mad. I didn't have to do anything to the transmission of this thing to get this thing to launch like this. I'll make it so it has less gears, which means I don't have to change gears as often, and it'll probably make it faster. So 13.28 something, right? Am I right in saying that? I very rarely pay attention to these numbers, and it's kind of annoying me. Like I just don't. I don't pay attention to the numbers, which is something that I should be doing. I just don't remember them. Right, cool. Let's pick this. I'm gonna go into my tune and mess around with it a little bit before we start, though. So pretty much do a basic tune on this thing, and we'll see what it drives like. I'm gonna leave first gear the way it is because it launches really well anyway. Maybe if I do this, it'll change the way it launches, but that's fine. So yeah, I'm gonna leave all of that the same way. I'm gonna make my gears a little bit longer, which means I'm just gonna use. Should I use 4 gears? No, I'll use the 5 gears. No, I'll use 4. I'll use 4. Why not? Again, wasn't really paying attention to what speed I was doing in the thing, so I'm just gonna make this thing go to about 100. Okay, that's already over 200. 190. What? 196? Sure, we'll do that. So we'll stretch the second gear out a little bit. Like so. Maybe not that much. Okay, there we go. We'll keep it there like that. As for alignment, let's get rid of camber. Caster, I'm just going to leave that the way it is. Actually, I'm going to max it out. I'll put it to 7 degrees. Everything else here, I'm going to do this. Pretty much do the exact same thing that I've done to the A-Class. Try to get this to grip up as best as possible when I'm launching. And do this. Oh, get that to 0. The rebound stiffness is kind of cool. It's fairly useful when you're using this thing, when you're launching this thing really hard. Like pretty much any car when you're launching it really hard. And I'm going to keep the torque distribution the way it is for that. Okay, let's see. Half-mile run. 13.2. 30.275. Right. What can I possibly do to get this thing to be faster? And again, basic turn on this thing just made this thing launch so well. It's so quick. It's so quick. I actually didn't expect this thing to beat it. 13.264 now. Yeah, I didn't expect this thing to beat the A-Class by so much, like. But 13.2. That's pretty much what I got with this thing. Interesting. Interesting. I'm trying to like figure out something that I could possibly do here to make it faster, but I don't think I can do anything. What if I do this? My top speed goes down slightly. Will my launch be affected at all? Am I shifting too high? I don't think I am. I think it's a little slower than before now. 279. Yeah, it's a little slower. If I bring it more to 50-50, we'll see how much that affects it, launching wise. I'm just experimenting right now, a little bit. So what if I do 55? I feel like it's gonna be too much power to the front, so it's gonna slip. Let's see. It did slip. It did slip and it made me hit my limiter. I didn't really mean to. Yeah, it's slower. 13.3 I saw. So there you go. There's the difference between having it a little bit more rear biased than equal power going to the front and the rear wheels. Well, I guess that's pretty much it. I guess that is pretty much it here for this. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go and play manual with clutch, see if it makes any sort of difference, which I highly doubt it will. I'm probably just gonna mess up shifting. Well, let's just try anyway. Yeah, I think it's slower. Yeah, 13.3. Yeah, it's just messing up my shifting, pretty much. Okay, well I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you want to see more videos like this on the channel, please subscribe. Like this video if you enjoyed it. And yeah, I guess that'll be pretty much it. I really like this M5. It's so fast. I honestly didn't expect it, like I said, to be faster than the A-Class, but it is an absolute beast. It's so cool. It's like so sleeper-esque as well. Like if it didn't have drag radials and it had normal tires on it, and my suspension wasn't pretty much tilting forward like this, I feel like this would be such a mad sleeper car. Oh, I forgot I have manual clutch, didn't I? It's so fast, man. It's so quick. Jesus. Okay, I can't even slow down the time. I'm gonna leave the video there. Again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.